Do you really want to live so close to the school?
Well, it has its benefits, doesn't it?
Like what? Being able to walk home after parent-teacher meetings?
Well, it'd be better than having to drive, Miles.
Well, I'd much prefer it if you were away from the place. You'd be too handy. I learnt that in my job.
We all did.
Well, I think we should go for the house, you know, rather than that bungalow.
I thought you were relishing the challenge of that garden.
I am. I mean, I would be, but I just don't want us in a situation where you feel you can't get away from work. That house we'd just been to see was all right.
All right's never good enough, as I often heard a father tell his children. 4s. It's small, it's compact, it's easy to maintain. You won't need ladders. There's only one small bedroom, so the kids won't overstay their welcome. You like the garden, it's close to the school, and the estate agent says we're close to most amenities.
Against. It's too close to this school.
Okay. Out of the 2 houses, you're not really that bothered. So why don't I go into the school and sort out some of my business, and we'll go back later to Brookside Close and make up our minds, with me having the casting vote.
Oh, I understand now. We'll be democratic, and then we'll do it your way.
We'll change the habit of a lifetime. And while I'm gone, please think about shaving that beard off.
New town, new image.
It makes you look older.
What do you mean? I think it makes me look more distinguished.
Extinguished, you mean? You look past it.
Oh, show me. A charm like that, they're going to love you at this school. Now go on.
Not moving me men, are you, son?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I wasn't cheating, Dad.
Good. Here you go, mate.
Your move.
I'll have to teach you chess next time, son, won't I?
Can I join the school's chess club, Dad?
Didn't know they had one.
I told you.
Never heard it.
Last night, when you're on the toilet.
You don't say on the toilet, you say in the toilet.
That sounds worse.
All right, in the bathroom, then.
If we move house, will I still be able to go to Manor Park School?
Hey, listen, son. There's going to be people looking at this house for ages. I mean, lots of people say they like it, but they don't all come back.
What if they buy it?
Then we'll get another place. Bigger and better.
I don't want to move.
Listen, son. I don't think those last people will come back. And if they do, well, we'll just face that when it happens. All right?
Thank you. Yes? Mrs. Rogers?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Barbara Harrison, the new deputy head.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Thanks. I wonder if I've done the right thing now. This place just seems so big.
Oh, you get used to it.
Hope so. The head said to get some copies of various timetables from you.
Oh, well, nobody mentioned it unless there's a notice somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear. I was hoping to get some of it under my belt.
Well, I've got some spare copies. I mean, I can run them off for you in a minute. Mind you, the photocopy's been fixed.
Ah, that's a surprise. School photocopier broken.
It's a feature of your teaching career, is it?
You couldn't beat the old spirit duplicator. Only one big moving part. The arm. What's the staff like? If you want to know what the staff are like, never mind the records. Ask the secretaries. Secretaries will always know who's doing what and to whom. And in any case, I love a bit of gossip.
Well, this lot are mostly all right. There are one or two peculiar ones, but you won't need to ask anybody who they are.
Good. I like my psychopaths to be noticeable. My husband's waiting outside. We're going to see a house, so if I call back later, will it be ready then?
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I'll ask the head to make sure you have everything you want.
Thanks. Bye.
Happy house hunting.
Thanks.
I thought I could hear something skulking around. I said good morning.
Oh, sorry, you didn't hear.
Deaf as well as daft. God, you're full of the joys of spring this morning.
I didn't get my job.
What?
I didn't get the job I went for on cosmetics counter in the department store.
Oh, not good looking enough?
I wish it was, though. Did a woman interview you? Yeah, how did you know? Well, women don't fall for all that fluttering eyelids bit like men do. Women just go for the best person. But I didn't even get interviewed. Well, how did you get the knockback then? Right, I had to sit a test, and I failed. Well, I feel terrible. Yes, so now you know what rejection feels like. Now you know how me and Tomo are going to feel when you and Rod kick us out. We didn't mean to upset you, you know. Don't start all that. We're dead upset about this. And I've been doing me homework about landladies and tenants' rights, so things might not be as good as you think.
Teddy. Hey. Leave those alone. Sorry, son. You shouldn't even be prying in that lot. I was only hoping to clear up. Look at that. Even though they're dead, your birthday's still not forgotten.
I'm sorry if we're taking up your time.
No, it's all right. Just wish you'd have had a drink, though.
Thanks. We're going to that Albert Dog place. Is it nice?
Yeah, there's plenty to see.
Well?
Well? Have you got somewhere lined up?
No, when it's sold, we move.
Shall we? Excuse us, sir.
Come on, say I hate the place.
Well, we've had our final tete-a-tete, and we feel we'd just like to give the back fence the once over again, and we'll be putting in an offer this afternoon.
There. What's this? No wonder you didn't get your job. It's a pen and a piece of paper. I knew that. I need a reference off you before I leave, because most landlords have bad memories once they're not getting money off you. Reference for what? A reference for the next landlord. Tell him or her that I've been a good tenant, paid me rent on time, and I'll clean up this dump. I don't know what you mean, but Rod will do it. Look, I don't want Rod to do it. You were the landlady, remember? You handed out the rent books. I only did that because I thought it was the right thing to do. Oh, it was? And giving a good tenant a good reference is also the thing to do. I can't do it. Oh, what's wrong? Still in a sulk because you didn't get your job? Just write it. I can't. Look, just write it. I'm going to need it. I can't. Look, you, I'm not letting you get away with this. If I wanted Rod to do it, I'd have asked him. But I don't. I want you, Lady Di, to do it. Just leave me, please. What are you making so much fuss about? If you can't do joined up writing, block capitals will do. Is that it? You can't do joined up writing? Well, I don't care. Just write it. I can't. Why not? Because I can't write. What? I can't read and I can't write. That's why I failed the entrance test. Diana, don't be soft. Of course you can write. I can't. Diana, you work in a chemist. You must have poisoned half of Liverpool if you can't read prescriptions. I don't do prescriptions. I work on a computerised till. And the boss knows. Does he? Well, I don't believe you. Maybe your handwriting is bad, but it doesn't mean to say that you can't read or write. I can't read and I can't write, and I hate myself for it. And people like you just make it worse.
told you there's a butty down here for you. Cup of tea here for you, Jack.
Oh, cheers.
Said he was getting himself a shave.
He looks knackered to me.
He is.
You should get him out for a pint or something.
I've already asked him a couple of times.
We'll have to ask him again. I mean, we can't leave him stewing in there, can we?
Where'd he had a go at you the other day?
Did he tell you all, did Mick?
Didn't know Mick was here.
Well, it's a good job he was. I mean, someone could have ended up getting there, couldn't he? I mean, not that I'd have a go with him, like, but I mean, he just flipped, Jack.
Said it was about you and Sue again.
What about me, Sue?
Oh, you know. He said he was having a go at you because, well, he felt you never really liked him.
Come on, Jack, I mean, things weren't that bad between us.
Yeah, I know that, son. And Art said he knows that when you did those things to her...
Well, I did what things? I mean, I never did anything to Sue.
All right. I don't mean you actually did anything to her. I mean, well, I was the same with her, wasn't I? I gave her the cold shoulder when all that news about Danny not being Terry's son came out. Look, he knows that you only did what you did to try to protect him.
Yeah.
Look, you don't have to convince me, Bass. I understand your motives. And Terry knows you would never have done anything to really hurt her.
Not mine.
Thought you were going to have a shave and smarten yourself up.
Thought you might want to go for the pint, sir.
Yeah, it's just your birthday, son. No, we're not on about a party or anything like that. It's just, well, to get you out of here.
Just a pint, eh? Last time I went for a thing, I can't remember where I was or what I was doing.
We'll be looking after you.
Don't you hear what I'm saying? There's hours of my life missing. Yeah, but you've got the bloke now, haven't he? Yeah, but I still might have done it.
Don't talk nonsense, lad. You wouldn't have done it.
How do you know? You weren't with me, were you? Terry. Look, the last time I saw Sue, I was mad with her, wasn't I? I wanted to kill her. But I had to get away, because I saw her with that smarmy, flash-suited... Well, that's the point, Terry. It was him, wasn't it? But I don't know where I was. Look, you were blathered. You wouldn't have done anything to her. How can you be so sure? How can you be so sure that you trust me? How can I put my hand on my heart and say I trust you, or I trust me dad? I mean, we only think we know each other, don't we? I don't even know myself well enough to believe that I couldn't have done it to Sue and Danny.
But they've got the bloke for it now. They'll prove it in court and he'll go down.
Yeah, but this claim could be innocent, couldn't he? It happens all the time. Then it's on my conscience that there's an innocent man in jail. But the bloke's a nutter. Well, 'cause he's in the law, he'll be getting some posh beef to try and defend him and get him off. And he might do that. And that'll be an injustice, because everyone will know he did it. And you'll go on punishing yourself. Yeah, but I can't stop thinking that I might have done it. I mean, my dad's alibi was a joke for a start, wasn't it? So my name's back in the frame.
So why haven't they arrested you? Eh? Why aren't you being interrogated? Because the coppers know they've got a good case against this Curtis fella.
But it's still at the back of me mind that I might have done it.
I'm starting to feel pretty good about this place.
Yeah. Oh, that must be the shortcut to the shops and the school that the estate agent was talking about.
There's things going on in the city. I love the thought of all these cinemas and the theatres.
I'm famished.
Well, as soon as I've picked up the timetables and things from the secretary, we'll go and eat.
Well, don't be too long about it.
What's wrong?
What?
John, we've been married long enough for me to know when something's on your mind.
Well, I must be getting soft in my old age, but that chap... I get the feeling he hasn't got a wife, and it's like we're turfing him and his children out onto the street.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Hmm.
Well, his landlord might have helped him find somewhere else. I do feel a bit mercenary about this, but, I mean, it's not really our problem, is it?
No. But I can't help feeling uneasy about it, especially with that child of his looking so upset.
John, we need to get ourselves sorted out. And I don't want you worrying about this and getting yourself unwell again.
No, all right. I'll drop it.
Come on. Let's get finished off at the school.
Yeah. Anyway, they're going to make an offer this afternoon. So, I'll probably be out by Christmas.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mick.
Yeah. Goodbye, Brookie Close, eh?
Where will you go?
The world's me oyster.
Yeah, but who wants to live in an oyster?
Pearl Bailey.
Use checkbook again.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to say to the kids, Mars.
You dropped any hints?
To Leo I have. But I didn't want to worry Gemma. She's only just started sleeping properly since Josie left.
But have you even started looking for somewhere else?
No. I suppose I got caught in the up. I had a feeling they were going to come and buy the place, but you know what it's like.
You'll have to get down the housing and start looking in the agencies.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have a go at the Housing Association before I get a private landlord, though.
Look, I'm not trying to get you down, but it is hard finding somewhere decent to live.
That's what comes of selling off council houses, isn't it?
Yeah. But you'll be all right, because you've got kids.
Yeah, I know that, Mars. I'm talking about the general situation. You know how it is getting your own place.
Yeah, well, I found somewhere now.
Nice one. Where?
Oh, may as well tell you. You're going to find out anyway.
Ellis. Does Sinbad know?
Yeah. He wasn't very happy. But it was getting a bit awkward at his place.
I can't say I blame the man. Living without Ellis.
I'm not living with him. I'm just in the same building.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're just like Sinbad. Ellis is just...
Ellis is just Ellis.
Look, he's someone who likes to live on the edge. He's exciting, but I wouldn't want to go out with him ever again.
Sinbad doesn't believe that, does he?
He will do. Time will tell.
Yeah, well, Ellis's living on the edge puts him close to trouble always. So I'd watch whoever and whatever's going on in that flat.
He never dirties on his own doorstep.
Oh, too true, he doesn't. He'll find somewhere more convenient.
The way you talk, you think he was some sort of gangster.
Well, you know, Mars. Anyway, I don't want him around me.
He might know someone who could help you out with somewhere to stay.
I don't need our Ellis adding to my problems at the moment, Mars. I've got enough on my plate to sort myself a new job and finding somewhere for me and the kids to live.
Is Diana then?
Suppose so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you know what, mate? You'll do dead well in your sergeant exams.
Diana?
Coming down now.
She all right?
God, is it like this in all policemen's houses? Everyone's got to be interrogated. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Nice day.
Yeah? You? Right, come on, what's gone on? Have you said something to her?
Why should it have anything to do with me, eh?
What's up? Well, she had to go. What's wrong with her?
She's upset, can't you tell?
I can see that. I want to know what's happened.
All right, I'll tell you what's happened. She's embarrassed. Dead embarrassed. And you want to know why? Because some poxy male interviewer knocked her back because she wasn't shown enough cleavage.
Is that right?
Of course it's right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. She's good-looking, intelligent, and too nice to tell the truth about a sexist interviewer.
Is that what happened?
See? Too nice. I'm going. Ta-ra.
Hey, I'm sorry I forgot about the interview. I got dead busy.
It's all right.
No, I should have remembered. I should have called. So was it really that bad at the interview then?
No. She was just exaggerating for some reason. The other girls were just better than I was.
Yeah, well, if they were better than you, they must have been brilliant.
Thanks. I've got something to tell you.
Not before I tell you this. The reason why I'm late, right, is I've just paid the last of our honeymoon.
Great. I wish you'd tell me where we're going.
No chance. Bring mittens, though.
Are we going skiing?
No. Half a bikini will do. It's great, innit? It's all fallen into place. Got the wedding booked, honeymoon paid for, and tomorrow we'll go for the wedding rings. So, what is it you want to tell me?
Oh, nothing. It'll wait.
All right.
I'm fine. I don't need her, I don't need company, and I don't need sympathy. Just do one, will yous?
I'm only talking about a couple of hours out the house.
Terry, you must be getting claustrophobic in here. Great, I love claustrophobia.
Oh, come on, son.
For God's sake, look, will you just go if you're going for a pint? Look, here, I'll even give you the money if you want. Now just get out, will you? Go on.
You're just upset.
Right, that's it, come on, the pair of yous. Out, go on. Terry, we're only trying to help. I don't need any help, just get out, will yous?
Terry!
Dad, just don't start, all right?
Hey, put that down, eh?
Look, there'll be no trouble if yous go now. Now, go!
Terry!
Get out!
Now, you won't do nothing stupid with yourself, will you, son?
Don't be soft, just go now, please.
Come on, Jeff.
Right, it's all in here. Everything you'll need to help you get to sleep.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, how do you get on with your house hunting?
Great. We think we found what we're looking for.
Oh, excuse me. Sure. Oh, let me introduce you. This is Mrs. Harrison, the new deputy head.
Oh, Barbara, please.
We've heard lots about you, all good. I'm Anne Ford, head of history.
Oh, good. I'm just taking home some curricular stuff to read. My degree's in history.
Oh, well, that'll keep me on my toes. Well, I look forward to meeting you again in
January.
Great. Excuse me. Sure. Results from history test, Christopher.
Yep, all here. So the house.
Yes, we found a nice bungalow over in Brookside Close.
Oh, that's where I live.
Oh, the man in the house said one of his neighbours worked in the school.
Oh, well, that'll be me, Chrissy Rogers.
Oh, so if we get the place, we'll be work colleagues and neighbours. We'll be able to walk to school together.
No, not really. I'm going to Teachers Training College.
Great. From typewriter to chalkboard.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
So will you be here when I start in January?
No, I think I'll have given my notice in by then.
So we'll just be neighbours then?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get what you want.
Thank you.
Chrissy?
Look, I know you were thinking about it, but I didn't realise you were giving a notice in. Not quite so soon, anyway. Well, what'll you do between now and the course?
And I can't stand it anymore. I don't mean here. I mean my life at home. I can't stand it. I've got to get away as soon as possible.
I see. And Katie?
Well, I've thought it all through and I think it's best she comes with me.
But she's feeling so much more settled here now.
And I know, but there's nothing else I can do.
So how does your husband feel about it?
He doesn't know yet. That's the next hurdle. Telling him once and for all. It's all over.
Apologies coming up all round from repentant wrongdoers in Forgive or Forget next.